am here at Snow Valley. This is one of the big fire camps. A lot of them are breaking down. And, lightning strikes. Where's that at? Yeah, we got weather coming in. And lightning is, oh man. Yeah, right. Lightning's coming in from the east. That is not good. But I wanted to get a picture of this. I haven't been up here since the fire started. I was over in Running Springs on day 5. I went up 3:30, right after it burned over the highway up there below Running Springs. And then I've been wanting to come this way to see what's going on over here. There's just so much to cover. I've been covered 38, the south flank, Mentone, southeast flank, Angeles Oaks, Glass Road. But I haven't been over on this side. I might get a picture here. I don't want to get these guys in it though. Well, yeah, like I was telling you earlier, pretty sure that's mechanics bivouac, engine parking. Yeah, that's a rescue squad there. Yeah, see them working on the. Where you guys from?
Scattered all throughout Montana.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
I was just up there.
Yeah, where at?
Missoula.
Nice.
Kalispell, but boy,
We're from Kalispell.
They had smoke for 3-4 weeks.
Right.
I've been trying to move up there, and I thought, and all the Idaho smoke was drifting in.
Right. All I know is, we were getting hammered by it.
And after 3 weeks of sitting there with hugging an air purifier, I thought I want to go do something, but it was blackout.
Yeah, it's bad.
Is it always? My friends tell me some years are really bad up there.
Depends. Flathead Valley and Missoula Valley, it's a valley, so you get those inversions. We don't get a lot of wind. On the east side of Montana, they get a lot of wind, so it scatters all that smoke.
Yeah. And I was looking to pull out of the camera, and I thought, well, I'll move.
Right.
And I was looking at, like 500 miles to get out of it.
Right.
That whole Bitterroot Valley was just socked in.
And so we'll get like that. Every 2-3 years it'll hang up.
It'll do that.
We had it so bad 3 years ago that we didn't see the sun 34 days, I think. The street lights had come on during the day. It was the smoke from Canada, Alberta.
That's what my friend was saying.
It's horrible. Orange sky.
She was up there when that happened.
Tons of respiratory issues with people. You couldn't get out. You got close to COVID. It was horrible.
I'm getting older where I can't be.
Right.
I've been in some bad drift smoke, but man, that was.
It just helps. You just can't get out of it. You just go mad after a while, man. People get homicidal and shit.
Yeah, they go shack wacky. I hear you.
Where are you from?
I'm Redlands here.
Okay, nice.
I just retired to LA County Fire.
Nice.
I was a comm repair guy.
Nice.
Hanging out with the mechanics and the construction guys.
Right.
Don't play cards with them though. You know about that, right?
Oh hell yeah! No, I've lost some money.
Yeah, don't play cards with those guys.
Right.
They never let me use my deck.
Right.
No, we got our own deck, man. Come on, radio man, you can get in the game.
Right.
I walk away with half my ass gone. Go get the radio man. He's always good.
Right.
Well, thank you guys.
Yeah, this is cool. We've been all over, so we got assigned to this, so we're kind of excited. We like to spike out and shit. We're from Montana.
Okay.
Get out of that damn base. Get out of that big camp down there.
How was the ride down? Did you come down to 15?
Yep.
It's fast, but it's boring, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of traffic and shit. Yeah.
Salt Lake, man, has gotten so big.
It took us an hour and 40 minutes to get from Salt Lake to Provo. It was horrible.
Yep. I've hit it at rush hour going through there,
Yeah.
and like you said, it.
It was construction and the roads were shit. Yeah, it's bad. Horrible.
Yep. I'm trying to move. Right now I'm reconsidering that. I'm thinking maybe Utah or Arizona.
Right.
But nobody's selling it. There ain't much on the market up there. I found one I liked, but they didn't have a permit for their septic.
Oh, right.
And they said if a county or state come after me, I'd have to redo it.
Right.
So we'll wait and see. Go back up there next spring and.
Is it pretty spendy up in here? The Flathead, it's $600,000 to get into a 1,200 square foot house in Kalispell now.
My ceiling's about $750 because I had to go up, and they see these California places and they're like, It's bad in here because I've got a 1,500 square foot house,
Right.
Succo 1960 build, and it's 600, 6.25.
Right. Right.
So I'm going up there with a lot of equity, but
Right.
if you're trying to buy a house here,
Yeah.
it's way overpriced.
You're either flat on your equity as a wash, or you might end up paying a little bit more.
And everybody from LA is willing to drive an hour and a half, 2 hours,
Right.
one way,
Right.
to pay $200K less,
Right.
which is insane.
Right.
I did that commute to
I can't do that. We went to Oceanside yesterday and hung out, and man, we got in good
Oh.
fucking bad, and it was just like
91?
I was like, I don't know. You couldn't pay me $1 million to be stuck and commute every day and know that's your life for 2
Yep,
hours.
yep.
I just no way.
the last couple of years. I put in 25. Last couple of years, I was starting to go crazy because it's just got I see 3 or 4 wrecks every day.
Right.
You know, TCs, and it would gum up the thing, and we could park out in Pomona at the county line.
Right.
I live in Redlands down the hill.
Right. Right.
So my half an hour commute went to an hour and a half, and that's with no TCs.
Right.
So toward the end, the boss says, "You okay?" I'm like,
Well, I was just telling these guys, like, you'd have to leave an hour and a half to get on shift, or you're fucked, right? So,
you had to get up at 4
right.
to leave at 5 to get there at 7,
Right. Right.
and that's with no TCs.
Right.
Yeah, it's not.
Not my jam.
You see all this gray hair,
Right. Yeah. Oh, I hear you.
and that I don't condone freeway shootings, but I understand them.
100%.
There's
Well, good talking to you.
yeah, good talking to you.
Have a good one.
Maybe see you up there.
Yep.
We'll see you. Wanted to get a shot of the mechanics working on that. I think that's a squad. No, that's a brush engine. They get the cop fire. They're doing something on his brakes or his wheels, his rims. Yeah, it's a self-serving food, laundry, sleeping quarters, chow line, chow hall. I think they want everybody going one way, so we're gonna go back out. Yeah, it's the wrong way. Engine parking on the right. Feeding, sleeper trailers, one-way traffic. Yeah, that's probably. I noticed everybody was looking at me kind of funny when I came in. It's a one-way through here. Now I see the signs coming in the other way. I didn't see the one-way signs. Ambulances. Yeah, the sleeping trailers too. The other problem is I was saying everybody snores after people snore. The other problem is there's like 4 or 5 bunks, so you got to climb. It's always you got a top bunk. So like the Three Stooges, you got to climb up over 3 or 4 guys to get on your bunk. And I always just went over and just pitched a tent unless it was really super hot or super cold. Into the command post at ICP. Where'd that exit go? Somebody was asking me if there was still a lot of guys here, crews. I said probably, because I haven't seen a lot of them leaving, but it looks like I'd say half of them. There's your laundry. You turn your laundry in, and they're not open to the public, so you can't drive in. I've got a media badge. They'll let me in there. And so Snow Valley, if you want a mountain bike, it's going to be a while. Same for Snow Summit. They're using that as a command post, fire camp. That's basically a fire camp and a command post here. The one down on the south side is, it was at the dog park there in Highland, but it's really small. So they moved it to Noble Creek Park in Beaumont. I forget, yeah, ICP. I forgot there's 2 ways in there in Snow Valley, that's right. ICP, yeah, they're bringing in reefer trucks. And that's basically a little city. They'll set up, a million toilets, porta potties, charging stations, washing stations to wash your hands. Where are we at? We're going to Keller Peak. I gotta pay attention down here. They said Running Springs. Oh, I need to get a hold of my friend too and see if she wants me to check on her cabin. They said they were still doing a little bit of mop up down here. There was, where was it? I forget. I was going to try and go down to 330. They should let me through with my media badge, show you what 330 looks like now. I was there 10 days ago, right after it burned over the top there, burned all the guardrails and signs. Caltrans is saying 2 weeks to survey it, probably 2 months to get it all repaired. They got to replace all those burned guardrails. They said about 8 miles. One ship, he said, see the Fosscheck on the boulders? Said that 8 miles of fire damage. That's a long ways. Yeah, there's a Fosscheck line going right across here. This is 13 curves. Hold on, because we're going to be going ziggity zaggity. This got right up by the homes over here. In fact, I think they lost one structure here, maybe an outbuilding. There was nothing over on the Angeles Oaks over that way, and then I heard there's some structures lost over in the bridge fire in Wrightwood. That holistic spa, that real nice spa. I posted a picture of it. Redlands Buzz and Local Area News, that's the name of our Facebook group. If you want to, we were doing a daily fire thread over there. I know that burned down, and I think they lost. I want to say somebody said 130 structures. What I found on the InstaWeb was 66 structures. But that doesn't really say if it's a outbuilding, a shed, or a home. But I would assume some of that is homes. It's a lot more damage, but it's terrible. In the picture I saw, I can't think of who it was. Vinny with VP Photography. Somebody posted a picture. It was in Running Springs, and I see the firefighters up on the roof with a hose. I'm thinking, oh my God, the town's on fire. And then I looked a little closer, and I don't see any fire or smoke. And then reading the caption that they put on the picture, they had gotten up on the roof with all the Fosscheck. I mean, they Fosschecked everything. Vehicles, the roofs, the street. It turned the town pink. Well, the firefighters came back when the threat was over there, and I'm going to let this guy go by. He's right on my butt. He wasn't on my butt, but I'm going to let him go by. They were on the roof hosing this off, the pink, which is really nice of them to, and I'm sure when this stuff dries, I mean, it's made to stick. I bet you that was a mess getting that off. Yeah, Arrow Bear, then into Running Springs. This is where Deep Creek starts. There's a little lake up here you can fish. Arrow Bear Lake, I think it's called. Yeah, they were trying to use, you can see how they're trying to use this highway as a fire line, barrier to the fire. Green Valley Lake is right here, this turn. Green Valley Lake. Yeah, should be Green Valley Lake. And I would think with the precision that they did this from the ground. This isn't a air attack drop. Because they can spray it out of, or it could have been helicopters. Helicopters are more precise. Helicopters can dip, I think it's their bucket in the Fos check. When it's real windy and they can't do the fixed wing, the big tankers, they'll bring in the helicopters that can place it, where the wind doesn't bother them as much, the Fos check. Speaking of helicopters, I'm hearing something. It might be there's a big engine behind me. Or a brush. That's a crew bus back there. I'm gonna pull over down here somewhere and get out of their way. Looks like a crew bus and a you'll see it up here running springs when we go in. You'll see all the Fos check. I just pull off here, let them go by. Utility's like that pickup is like a gopher. He hauls supplies around, food, water, hoses. If you see these DP, you'll see these places marked DP with signs. That's a drop point. What he does is they place an order like in the afternoon, and he'll get the order and he'll fill it the next morning or that night, and the next morning he'll drop off out where the crew that needs it, the drop point, he'll drop off whatever they need. That way the boss doesn't have to send somebody all the way back to fire camp. It's like usually real close for them. He just goes and picks it up. That's a good place right here for burgers. If you like burgers right there, Deep Creek Burgers. You can see the Fos check on the road. See how they cut the brush back too? Those hand crews, they would try and like widen the brush or push it, cut it back off the road. We should be getting down, yeah, that new Valero. Well, it ain't new anymore. There's Oak Glen crew buses right there. I think that's the farthest guy. That guy I talked to that was from Montana. I think that's the farthest. He said Missoula. I think that's the farthest I've seen helping out. A lot of no-cow guys and girls, firefighters from up north. You got something going on here. I'm trying to remember what. That might be the route into Keller. I'm trying to remember. Keller. Need to look at my map. Oh, I'm gonna go in and look. Pretty sure it is. Fire road in that block. Well, Keller, I think is better marked. He used to work over here. I should know. We worked at Keller, and there's a site up here called Mount R. It's next to Keller, a little lower. This looks kind of like Keller. Yeah. Right. Well, that could be National Forest too. National Forest, I think it's 14 days for dispersed camping. This don't look like Keller. Keller's more open to the right. Big boulders. You got a view of the valley. Well, we're getting up. It's a long road in. It kind of a left turn, sweeping long road in. This could be Keller Peak Road. I didn't see a sign though. It's got the road has a name. Keller Peak Road, I believe it is. I should get up here and turn out and look at the map. There's a dozer cut right there. See that dozer cut? It's kind of good in a way that it's burned a lot of the fuel. Yeah, I think I'll pull right in.
White nose out with a baseball cap to the number 3 lane.
I'm going to turn the video over here and start a new one.